within that?
Yeah, we just won the Emmy for our interactive work, which was really meaningful to us. Our team's incredible. Steve Baslow runs up this crack team. Aaron Blair. I mean, I could go on, but we have these people. Ruthie Wyatt. They practically live with me. They're on tour. They're in my face all the time. I understand that I don't exactly get how this world works, but I think what's funny. They help me translate what's funny into how to get it out there. And so I was really proud that, we've had Emmy wins in the past, but to win an Emmy for exactly what it is I think they were doing that's different and innovative was incredibly exciting.
I'm going to ask one more question, and then I think we're going to take questions from the audience.
Okay.
So we are in this world, we're coming from this world where everything is watched on television, and ratings, television ratings, Nielsen ratings were the measure of how much things were viewed, how successful a TV show was. We're all heading to this world, but we don't really know where it ends up. I mean, everybody in my business is going through the same thing too. How do you think these things should be measured?
Well, they're going to be measured differently. They're going to, right now there's this, obviously there's still an industry-wide, let's just hang on to this, how many people saw it last night. But James Beach is a great example. James Beach, the British comedian I told you about who, does this incredible audiovisual presentation that's comedic, it's absolutely hilarious. He came on my show twice. He's done 2 appearances on my show. Combined views for those 2 appearances is 70 million views.
On YouTube?
If you add YouTube and Facebook, it's 70 million views. That's more people than watch the Beatles and Sullivan. And
so you're comparing yourself to the Beatles?
Yeah, I'm the Beatles. No, I'm Sullivan. He's the Beatles. He's from Britain, and I'm an aging former gossip columnist. Pretty early to do that. This is this amazing world right now where the number of people that can see what you're doing in these formats online is absolutely incredible. Now, I went to a talk, Turner invited me to go, and I think it was in Cannes, and gave a talk to a bunch of advertisers, and they were freaking out, and they were saying to me, one of them said, "Do you think advertising's going to go away?" And I said, when they excavated Pompeii, the first thing they found, the 2 things they found were advertising on the sides of walls and a lot of pornography. This is the great thing about our people, about human civilization. These are the things that endure. There will always be advertising. And what's been incredible is we're figuring out ways, as everyone here knows, to businesses to monetize, and get people to appreciate. It's been a slow conversion, but it's happening very rapidly now, where people, if you get 70 million views for something, advertisers want to be somewhere in the mix.
Yeah.
And people will tolerate and watch short, quick ads in that space. And so it's not about will advertising go, it's all going to morph. And so the metrics are going to morph. They're going to change, and they're already changing. And you've already seen that with
Absolutely. 5 or 10 years ago, people would not sit through a 20-second commercial on YouTube, and now they do.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think we're going to take questions from the audience. Do you want to do this one? We can do it.
I think we just point to anybody who has a question. Yes, sir. Just,
We'll let Conan do this.
Yeah.
Hi, Conan. David Brody from the Elvis Duran Morning Show.
The which?
Elvis Duran Morning Show.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. 2 things. One, I've been a comedy writer for 25 years.
Yeah.
And the first person ever to put my stuff on television or radio was you.
Oh.
You did a thing in 1993 called Conan the Blank Aryan. And I sent in a bunch of submissions. You said my name on television.
Yep.
And that gave me the confidence to have a career. So thank you.
Nice.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
So, back in the days of the late night wars, there were basically two late night hosts.
Yep.
And you know the story, they didn't get along. How is it that there are 15 late night hosts now, and it seems like to the viewer a love fest? You do each other's shows, you do crossovers. you get along.
I don't. I hate them all. They're all pricks.
Yeah. Is that a conscious thing based on what used to be, or is it just that you all grew up in the same era where you get along?
I think, well, first of all, who knows what comedians are really thinking? There's a lot of schadenfreude in the comedic world, but that people can talk to or not. I think that there's no percentage in it anymore. Because when there's only two hosts, for a long time, there was one host, there's Johnny Carson, and he really is it. Then suddenly, overnight, there's two, and that happened in it was very controversial the way it all went down, the way it happened, and so there was going to be bad blood. And then the media plays into that because the media loves a horse race. I don't think the media, it's very difficult with as many shows as there are right now for the media to create, there's literally 135 horses running, and it's very hard to create a storyline. And so I don't think there's much of a percentage in it as there used to be for the media. The media used to be able to report on Jay just pulled ahead, or Letterman's up now, or Letterman beat Jay last night, and I don't think there's a story there anymore because there's so many shows that the differences in ratings are complicated. There's different metrics that different networks can use, so it's not a fun story. So I don't think there's any reason for a host to play it up anyway.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Lloyd Carroll from the Queens Chronicle.
Yep.
I know you love fish out of water bits. I love covering the upfronts every year, and I'm just curious, the bits you do with Cooper Anderson and Shaquille O'Neal, is there any rehearsal that goes into it?
No. I don't know if you held the microphone closely enough, if people could hear you, but you were saying how funny you think I am, and and you said something about how all the hosts, the others all seem the same, but I'm very unique. And that's a testament to my talent. And you said Catholicism's a great religion, which I thought was weird, but that's your call, not mine. And you brought up the upfronts. I go out there with Anderson Cooper, who's my comedy idol. The White Walker of CNN. They're coming. And Shaquille O'Neal. The reason those work is that Anderson Cooper always has his notes and he's ready to do his thing that he's supposed to do. And Shaquille O'Neal backstage on the last one, literally just as we were walking out, Anderson's out there and he's about to introduce both of us. And Shaquille O'Neal leaned down to me, which I'd never get to say, and said, "What are we doing?" And I said, "It doesn't matter." And we went out there, and my determination is always to break it. I will not answer one question from Anderson Cooper. And of course, Shaquille is just an amazing improv partner and a hilarious guy. It's just the physicality between the two of us. It's an absurd trio that shouldn't exist. Why are the three of us out there? And I refuse to take it seriously, and I refuse to answer one question seriously, and it's a big broken mess afterwards, but everyone's laughing. So that's why I enjoy that so much.
Kevin Royal, that's going to be every year from here on in. I'd say to say that too.
Not if they don't eat my price. No. I'm going to start charging for that shit. We'll see. Yes?
Hi, Ryan, could you be a little more specific about the show we're going to see 19? What's going to be missing? Not the band, monologue, Andy. What will be there? What won't be there?
What will be? I couldn't get
What will be there? What will you include? What will the show look like?
Oh, what will the show look like? It's interesting. We're still playing with a lot because I want to be tour and this experience to inform a little bit of the 30 minutes. There's a lot that I do know, but the band will not be there. I'm looking for something that has a little bit more of an informality to it. I am very interested in bringing the audience in even closer and pushing me sort of into the thick of it. And what I'd like to do is shoot the show a little longer than 30 minutes, have it be very loose and playful, and then it's going to be tough for us. It actually might be a little bit harder, but work hard to then put the best version of linear on out there for the show, and then put the rest out online so that they work off of each other, so that you can see what happened on the show, but then if you want to see what happened afterwards, or you want to see me talking to the audience after the show, you can see that online. So in a way, I won't be working less hard. In some ways, I'll be working harder, but probably having more fun, because what I'd really like it to feel like is that I'm playing, I've done the 25 years, I'm really proud of the work, and now it's time to, try, like as we just said about that, try and break it. Try and just have fun and play with the conventions, and I think the show, my hope is that the show will evolve as we do it. The half hour, that's going to be that's a radical change for me. You think about it, it's going from 44 minutes to 22 minutes. And that is going to be an adjustment, and it's going to change the style and some of the flow of the show. But what I really want to go with is informality, things that I love to do, moments that I think are great, and make sure that all gets on the show, and that you never see me running out the clock. If you see me for a second running out the clock, then I'm not doing my job.
We have time for one more question. There was one more.
You're doing all these tours around the world. Have you thought about doing something in India?
Yes.
Because what happens is the families there, if you rent them, you actually can bring them back with you.
The way I couldn't hear that part.
I said, if you have any plans of going to India,
Yes.
so they do rent families there permanently, so you can bring them back to US.
So I could rent a family there, but that would offend my Japanese family. Or I could bring my Japanese family to India. You thought about that? Or
It could be an Asian connection.
or I could get an Indian. Yes, these are the kind of things we do want to go to India. We do have a plan to go to India. I'd love to go there. We had a little bit of a snafu. We were planning to go there, and the paperwork was taking a while, so we pivoted and went to Japan. But we are going to go to India. And again, those are the things that I love. I love to get in over my head. One of my favorite things about the Japanese show is it starts with me going to a woman who runs a company in Japan where she is going to teach me Japanese etiquette. And very quickly, she starts saying the rudest things in the world to me, this Japanese woman. And I said, it's just started with me, and this all plays out on camera, it's not scripted or anything. But she's this woman that's there to teach me how to behave properly in Japan, and she speaks English. And I said some comment like, well, I think I'll do well. I'm an attractive fellow, I think. Attractive man. And she went, And I said, you can see it on camera. And she's like, no, I said, what do you mean, what's wrong with me? She went, face. I'm like, face? And she went, face, no, face, no, face. And then she starts critiquing my body in the most brutal way. And it's all happening on camera, and it's absolutely humiliating, but hilarious at the same time. And so I love that. I love putting myself into situations. I would hope that would happen in India. I'd like them not to be that mean.
Well, go to Bollywood or
Bollywood.
Taj Mahal. That
Yeah.
would be the two locations.
Yeah, I would love to do a Bollywood.
People love you there.
I think people would love to see me do a Bollywood. You can tell by that giggling that yes, in the cookie section, that they want to see me do a Bollywood.
Ladies and gentlemen, Conan O'Brien.
Thank you very much. Jake Copper, this man has better